Messages from the sea. Okay, lots of you um, have been asking. Cards are jumping. So let's pull this one out. We have balance. May you find equilibrium in motion. I'm getting a very strong hit. You see this figure here in a state of calmness, knowing when to get in the water, knowing how to navigate it. I almost feel like they're following their inner compass or obviously skill and knowledge to as they head into their destination, their path, their destiny. I'm getting a hit to tell you, and this might be a little bit of a longer reading. So we're going to discuss energy in this reading with the word motion, equilibrium, balance. I'm getting a lot of hits, so bear with me. So Einstein, with the theory of relativity, was able to demonstrate that mass and energy, so that energy was mass, which is what we see, the tangible, and also what we don't see. So it's like the same side of the, it's a different side of the same coin. Okay, so he demonstrated that what we see is energy, and what we don't see is also energy. So that means, and well, before I say that, in the field of quantum physics, it studies, right? One of the branches is to study how that energy vibrates. Okay, so we now have an understanding that our bodies and certain emotions have a very dense vibration, and shame and guilt being one of the lowest and dense vibrations, while the energy of authenticity, of love, have a higher, lighter vibration. Okay, and as we understand that, we also understand why world scriptures and spiritual teachings that come from the Sanskrit and Kabbalah, Christianity, and the light side of these teachings, right? Because everything has light and dark. Everything can be dense and also used for love and knowledge. Okay, so the light side of these teachings all teach us the power of the vibration of our thoughts and the vibration of our words. And this is so important because when we speak and when we think, we are broadcasting into the field of the unknown desires. Okay? So, this is important here because in order to manifest and create manifestation and create balance and harmony, we want to align with the frequencies that are light, that have the intention of the highest mathematical frequencies like love, authenticity, compassion, and so forth. Okay, we want to speak that and think that of ourselves and into the world, right? And I'm feeling all of that very, very heavily in this reading. So the message becomes one of you being powerful. Okay, when people say we tap into the Akashic records, right? Akasha in Sanskrit means it's kind of like that place where everything that we can imagine is the past, the present, meaning all of our thoughts, everything that has happened is there in the Akasha, right? And so when we want to tap into that, we want to be in a state of peace and in a state of calmness in order to be light and get out of the way and not have judgment, get out of the way and pull that information towards us, okay? And so I'm getting a hit of someone who's very spiritual, headed to a very peaceful era. And for some of you, you might have been thinking about these concepts because they did come to me. And know that, when you're in your physical body, things take effort and they take it's harder to move, it's more dense, right? But the more you become lighter, that's why the sages used visualization and and things like that. And so when you leave the body through meditation, through prayer, and you tap into that consciousness, to that divine information, you will tap into answers. You will tap into guidance, okay? And so for some of you, you're doing that. For some of you, this is a confirmation that that it's paying off. I feel a lot of calmness and balance in this reading, a lot of equilibrium, especially in your emotions, and how you're starting to see that a lot of frequencies that are low and dense and hateful are kind of like electricity right now, creating a lot of duality in the world, but you are rising above that. Congratulations. And I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.